now.
Well, hello there, YouTube. Vaping with Twisted420 here once again. And today, people, we are back with something that is quite unique in my opinion, okay? Quite unique. That's right, people. Today we are looking at the Teslacigs Falcon Kit with the one tank. That's right, people. The Falcon Kit with the one tank. Pretty unique stuff here. Pretty unique stuff, and it's very inexpensive, and it's super lightweight and small, and there's a lot of stuff I want to tell you. But first, let's go over a couple of things before anybody else tells me. I know it. Well, that one video of mine is going viral again. I seen it at the top of Reddit. It does that every couple of years. I've seen it. I know it's a thing. It's a thing. Also. And this is just a little quick thing because there's a slight discrepancy. Some people don't quite understand what the whole VooPoo thing, because I kind of glanced over everything and went over it really fast. But for people who are not familiar, I'll tell you, because there seems to be a good amount of people who care more about a person who does reviews for a living getting paid to do those than a company being shady. You know what I mean? Anyway. So when I said I refunded VooPoo, yeah, I did. I refunded their money. And the money they paid for wasn't for a good review. It was to jump the queue. All of us vape reviewers do it. Tech reviewers, all kinds of people. Anybody with like 50,000, 80,000 subs or up, they do it. And it's just the company's paid to get their stuff seen before. Because if a company waited, they sent you some stuff, they could be waiting 3 to 4 months before they get a video put up because of the scheduling. So they pay a little bit more to get bumped to the front of the queue, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to explain myself, but I saw a few people like, oh my God, you deliver reviews? Oh my God. I just wanted to clarify. No one's getting paid for well, some people might be getting paid for positive reviews, but I'm not, okay? It's just some queue jumping. Motherfucker gotta make a living. I do this for a living, remember. Anyway, I just wanted to interject that real quick to stop some murmuring and so forth. And now we can move on to the piece de la resistance. And this thing is crazy. This is one mod that I actually broke a scale out because it was that lightweight. And we got a disposable mesh coil tank. A lot going on here, people. But without dicking around and boring you people any further, let's go ahead and dive right into it. The Tesla Falcons Kit is a 2000 mAh built-in battery device that comes with this one tank that's a disposable mesh. They also have some pod stuff I'll show you later. You can get this in all kinds of cool little colors and combos and so forth, and it sells for about 20 to 25 bucks on the interwebs. All right, folks, let's take a look at the packaging here. We got a bunch of info letting you know stuff on the front. Let's go ahead and slide that off and do a little jiggle. And here we are. We are greeted with a very Rastafari looking setup here. But if we dig, there we go. If we dig deeper, we're gonna get a little white box. Check this guy out. And it also has a slide. They are slide out kings. Pull-out game is strong with Teslacigs. Oh, Tesla, I guess it's kind of a smaller, cheaper kit, but I was hoping for one of those metal braided situations, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. And then it's just like some manuals and shit, and that's it, everybody. All right, folks, let's take a look at this one tank. All right, this is a 23.5 millimeter diameter, 3 mil capacity, disposable mesh coil tank. Yeah, you heard it right. There's a 0.2 ohm coil in here. You got this little flap that you can, son of a bitch, why is this so difficult all of a sudden? There we go. You got a little flap right here with a big generous slot, and I gotta say it's quite unique that this whole thing is clear. Adjustable airflow down here, non-removable coil. It's interesting. It is quite interesting. There's a loud ass truck passing by. So many loud trucks here in Texas. It makes sense though if you think about it. But yeah, that's the tank, right? I can't really show you the coil. I can tell you that there is a mesh coil in there. That's for sure. And something else interesting, they sell a different kit, but it's the same mod. They got these little disposable pods, and they call it the Pod 1, right? Little airflow slots. And what you do is, to replace it, you drop a whole new one of these in there. And it's a little pod kit. And you can do that too. That's an option. And something else about these, I think I've seen these 3 packs of these tanks for $8.99. So that's kind of pricey for what's considered 3 coils, but I mean, you're getting 3 tanks, I guess. But still, I don't know what's in there. But anyway, that's the tanks and coils, people. All right, folks, let's talk about this little guy here. So 2000 mAh venting down here, built-in battery. This thing's so fucking light, and it's so light, in fact, we brought a scale in that we're gonna use in a minute. But it's pretty simple. Tesla logo on the fire button. Yeah, it's kind of, it's blue, you're good. Red, you need to charge it. Pretty simple. But this is a big LED strip indicator. Micro USB charging. Spring loaded 510 up top. And you know what? We just happen to have a triple V2. Let's go ahead and screw one on and kind of see what happens. You know what? Not bad. Not bad for such a little guy. Stable down to 0.1. I mean, 2000 mAh is not going to last long. This thing, the power goes down as the battery depletes, so forth and so on. But hey, you know what? That kind of works. So yeah, this is, man, let me tell you, this thing's so fucking light, and this tank included. I'm going to put this on here, full of juice. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, first we're going to check it, see how many ounces it is. All right, 3 ounces. How many grams is that? 86 grams. This thing's really light, people. I like that. It doesn't even feel like 3 ounces. I mean, like, it's really, really light. It's like nothing's there. But anyway, I mean, that's how you use it and shit. 5 clicks on and off. It's got some cool color gradation going on here. I think it's kind of unique. I think it's kind of unique. Now this is something I wanted to discuss. Now Twisted, how does it vape? That's the main question. How does it vape? Man, surprisingly well. This 0.2 ohm mesh with this little freaking just fucking putting out voltage battery 4.2 as it does, it actually does really good. The airflow's adequate, the flavor's pretty good. And check this out. Put something this little in light that's pretty much hidden in my palm. It's putting out like this, and I'm getting good flavor. That's bonkers. That's bonkers for something so convenient and light and tidy. One more toke. It's a healthy amount of vapor from something so simple, I must say. Okay. Now let's discuss some pros and cons, why don't we, okay? Now pros, I like how small and lightweight this thing is. 3 ounces, 86 grams with a full tank of liquid. It's pretty cool. This whole disposable mesh tank, now I've seen some disposable tanks before in the past, but this is the first disposable mesh coil tank I've ever seen. $8.99 for a 3-pack. I don't know. And now the question is, oh, that might not be a bad price depending on how long it lasts. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure. I can tell you that I've refilled this tank 5 times so far, and it shows no signs of degradation. Okay, so far, so good as far as the coil longevity. As far as the mod, man, it's great. 2000 mAh, not the biggest battery. You probably get to about half, 3/4 of a day before you need to plug it up using the 0.2 ohm coil that's included. And yeah, that's not too bad. It's small. 2000 mAh is pretty impressive for how big it is, honestly. It feels like it should be 1000 mAh, something like that. I like the little LED strip for your indicator. That's cool. Venting, micro USB charging, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I also think it's cool that you can see your full liquid capacity at any time. Now, I haven't tried any hardcore citrus stuff in here, and we haven't had to talk about tank cracking liquids and so forth in a while, but this is some kind of plastic tank. It could be crack resistant or whatever. I'm not sure the material, but it seems to be fine so far with the liquids that I've been vaping in here, you know what I mean? But yeah, overall, not too many cons, mostly pros for this little unique fucker. I like it. I like it. So what we have here is something that Tesla's been doing. They've been making some very lightweight mods. They're like ABS 3D printed, like super light. They've been doing some stuff like that. They've came into the whole mesh thing, and this is something kind of unique. It's kind of different. You got a disposable, clear colored, weird tank, and like it's a unique little thing. And the great thing about it is it's super inexpensive. 25 bucks. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna have to buy more tanks and stuff, but 25 bucks, you still got a 2000 mAh device that's stable down to 0.1 that you can fit like a 26 millimeter Addy on. that's really tiny and lightweight. I like this. I like this, kind of random, but I like it. I like it. Let me have a toke real quick while I'm sitting here yapping. Still putting out like a champ. I am pretty impressed. Yeah, basically, people, at the end of the day, something this light, this small, and this simplistic has no right vaping this good. And that's the main takeaway that I want you to have from this Falcon Kit from Tesla E6, okay? Links are in the description if you want to go look around, take a gander. I don't give a shit. But I told you, and I think at the end of the day, that's worth just a little bit of something. Yep, sure is. Thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are great. Remember, doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, as long as you're not on them gosh darn stinkies. That's what's fucking important, okay? And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and this Tesla Falcon Kit, we're out. Vaping saves more lives than disposable love.